Well, hello, and a warm welcome to you all joining us for this preview, this quick interview that we're going to have with Oskars Dulkins of the United Cities of the Midlands. Of course, it is the UK National Finals this weekend down in London, and Oskars is representing UCM, second in the league, a brilliant league campaign, and they're obviously looking to take the top spot on Sunday. Oskars, how are you doing today?
Hello, Darren. I'm doing great.
Good. It's nice to
It's
see you
always a
again.
pleasure. Always a pleasure with you.
Well, I hope to believe it. I'm trying to believe it.
I don't lie.
You had a great season. Second in the table. A really, I mean, you guys were almost unstoppable at times. Just talk to us about your season and how it went from your point of view and your team's point of view.
The season been great so far. Well, obviously, the aim was to get in the finals, so we did that. But the difference about the last year, the team structure is better, the team spirit is better, and our skill level rised drastically from last season. So maybe that's why we feel way more confident this year than last year.
Has there been anything changed, anything done in training, new players? Like what's brought about these changes and improvements?
We have some new players as well, but I think the players understand that this sport brings so much joy that we want to get better every season, and we need to prove that we are champions, that we can be champions, and that sits in our hearts. I believe that's why we are in the finals. That's why the season was so good.
So, looking forward to the finals, how has preparation been? How has training been? How are you guys looking heading into the weekend?
Training has been solid. Of course, there is some things we need to look at and prepare for those teams we are playing against. But the training session's been amazing.
Yeah, talk to us about preparing for the teams that you're going to face. Obviously, you've seen all the teams, you've played them multiple times. Is there much, individual team prep going into, right, this is how we're going to deal with who is it you've got in the first game? It is Cambridge in the
Yeah.
semi-final. Not looking for insider secrets, but how many conversation goes around, right, this is how we deal with what they do?
There is a couple of players I'm looking to lock down, to be fair, and those couple of players I'm worried about. But if the Cambridge is one team I'll be facing first, then I'm glad it's Cambridge. So
glad. Why
yeah,
glad?
because there is some players I like to play against too.
Okay.
And then I like to prove people wrong.
Okay. So is
That's
there a little bit of needle there? Is there something between the two
no,
clubs or no?
nothing that serious. But I just
Okay.
like to play against those guys, and I hope for a great game.
Are you one of those players? Because I know when I know when I'm playing, I'm like, you're not scoring against me. Like that's it. Like I will go out my way to stop you scoring against me. Are you one of those players where you pick people against you and you're going to make their day horrible, miserable?
I'm trying to be that guy. I'm trying. If you come with me, I will make sure you don't go past me. If you go past me, I will try to stop you again. I'm not gonna just stay aside and then let you do your thing. I will be in your face. I'm not scared of a challenge.
I mean, you guys don't get to have the season you did if you are scared of a challenge, of course.
Exactly.
So last year's final, obviously the big stage at Crystal Palace, I think fair to say, a good success. It wasn't quite the result you were looking for, but made the final, put in a great showing overall. How does that help you going into this year?
Well, the last season was kind of disappointing, but in And the way we played was, I think we deserved the second place. The way we played the finals, to be honest. But this, we all understand that we need to forget about the last year. It's all gone, and we need to focus in this year's finals, and that's what we're gonna do.
I mean, one thing that I'm thinking about in terms of the finals this year, it's not going to be the hottest day seemingly ever. I remember doing these interviews last year. I was surrounded by fans. It was brutal. Yeah. Is that, again, we're an indoor sport, but Crystal Palace is a hot venue. Barking seems a little bit more gentle that way. Do you think that's going to help at all?
Maybe. I don't know. I never had like an issue in that way, but maybe for some players it's gonna be better. The rink is better in Barking, but I never had the issue, to be honest.
Why do you say? What about it's better? Does the ball roll smoother or something?
Yeah, the surface of the rink is better, and you can dribble better, shoot better. Just running in general is better on silicon floor than and the wooden. I know the wood is for basketball but not for floorball.
So when basketball goes there, typically they'll put another floor down above that floor nowadays.
Yeah. So
UK floorball, if you're watching,
we need something better. Exactly.
We need a rollout floor.
Exactly. I hope one day. I hope.
What has been your highlight of the season?
All season been pretty good. There is some good moments, but I don't think I can pick one or two. I think all season's been pretty good.
So not one particular play that was like, oh, do you know what, that was particularly nice.
There have been some moments, but we fixed those. We fixed those.
And the final question, like I said, I wasn't going to keep you long, but if you were to sell the sport of floorball to somebody, which is something I try and do almost daily, what would you say? What would you say to a person?
How can I sell it to other person?
Yeah,
it's brand new. It's fun. It brings people together, and you can enjoy spending your family time together by watching it.
And to get people to hopefully tune in on Sunday or watch the replays, what do we say to them?
Or come and see it live.
Of course, down in the Barking Sports House.
Yeah.
What would you say to those people?
I would thank them for coming and bringing floorball together.
There you go.
I guess that's my message.
It's a great message to end on. Oskars, a massive thank you for your time and absolute best of luck to you this weekend. I know you guys are going to absolutely smash it. Whatever the results are, I know you're going to play some brilliant floorball. I really appreciate your time, and thank you for checking this video out. Remember, you can watch the games live on the UKFF YouTube channel. And hey, why not follow Oskars' advice? If you're able to, get down to Barking on Sunday. There's nothing else going on this weekend, really. Let's be perfectly honest. And enjoy it in person. Appreciate your time, and we'll see you on Sunday. Take care.